By the end of this video, you should be able to facilitate an inclusive classroom with instructional strategies such as individualization, differentiation, and personalization, and introduce Envision It as a process of career exploration and post-secondary transition planning to all of your students.
Let's talk a little bit about what Envision It's going to be about. When we're little kids, one of the common questions that we get is, what are you going to be when you grow up? And a lot of times, young children know about some of the noble professions: a doctor, a teacher, a firefighter, or a policeman. Madison, do you remember when you were a little girl and someone would ask you that question? What did you want to be when you grew up? What did you say?
A doctor.
A doctor, right? So we'll list that up on the board. Seamus, what about you? When someone asked you when you were a little kid, what did you want to be when you grew up? What did you say?
A priest.
A priest. Okay, good. So we have two different options of careers that you wanted to get into when you grew up. And that's what we'll learn to call these as we move throughout Envision It. These are long-term career goals that even as a young child you had. And now as you grew up a little bit, Madison, have you changed? Has your idea of what you want to do when you grow up changed, or you still want to be a doctor?
I still want to be a doctor.
Okay. What about you, Seamus?
Yeah, I'd say it's changed.
Okay, so what would you say now would be something that you want to do as a profession or as a career?
Well, that I actually don't know. I'm kind of just going to take it as it goes along. Doing the job I have now, I don't know what I'll wind up doing. I'd say.
Yeah, and you know what? That's okay. Especially at your age, you're still learning about your different interests and actually what it is that you do best. And that's okay. And having an unknown or a long-term career goal is okay, because in this class, we're going to learn about ourselves a little bit, and we're going to have a better understanding of what this unknown might be, especially after we graduate high school and move on to the next level. How about now? Madison, what's something that you want to have? Something that's a material good. For instance, it could be your own house or apartment, or maybe a car. Maybe a new pair of shoes. What is it for you? What is it that you want?
My own house.
Okay, a house. Great. But now, what does it take to acquire these things? A home or even a basketball?
Money.
Money. And how do you get money?
Well, a lot of ways. The best way is by working.
Working, right? Now you've hit the nail on the head, so that kind of brings us back to our careers. In order to make money, to buy the types of things that we want in life, we need to first figure out what we're going to do for work. And one of the great things about this class, Envision It, is that we're going to explore all of the different things that you might be able to do in life.
Students excel when instruction is individualized, differentiated, and personalized. Engage your students and support their growth through multimodal instruction. Envision It supports these instructional strategies by guiding students to develop a personal transition plan while taking time to work in groups and hold classroom discussions. Now, reinforce what you learned in the video by determining whether each classroom example demonstrates individualization, differentiation, or personalization.